Hey everyone, Simon here again for the Modern Awakened Perspective, your map for the path to enlightenment. And I've got a story here for you today, which some people may have heard about, but if not, I thought I'd put my spin on it. It's about all the famous and wealthy people arrested in the college admissions bribery scandal. Also, let me do a little light work here so y'all can see. The grass is greener. Can you see that? The sun's all up in my face. That's all right. So, everyone give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Helps people find this when they search for it later down the road. So, let me get into the story. Federal prosecutors announced that they're charging dozens of people in a scheme to get students admitted under false pretenses into prestigious universities. Actresses Felicity Huffman and Lori Loughlin were among those arrested for bribing entrance exam officials in order to get their kids in and to get their tests inflated, their test scores inflated. Now, some even bribed college coaches to get their kids labeled as recruited athletes, even though those kids had never even played that sport. Now, the ringleader of the scheme is a guy named William Rick Singer. He was the founder of what's called Edge College and Career Network, the institution that helped broker the bribes between the wealthy and the prestigious universities. He would then label some of the kids as learning disabled or other tactics he would use to help get SAT tests moved to a building he could control easier. And he would also either bribe the test administrators or bring in his own test administrators, I think they call them proctors, so that they would either help the kids while taking the test or change the kids' answers after the test was over. Let me get my face out of that sun. Jeez. Now, Singer pled guilty to racketeering, money laundering, conspiracy to defraud the U.S., and obstruction of justice, and he's facing between 15 and 20 years in prison. So, it's a pretty serious scandal. A lot of people caught up in it, not just the famous actresses that we've seen from Hollywood there, but there's many other wealthy clients, like I said, caught up in there. And not only that, you have the coaches of some of the sports teams, such as the Yale soccer coach, who would basically accept bribes to get these kids in there, as far as maybe pretending to be an athletic recruit, when in reality, the kids never even played that sport. The guy Singer, I think he would take a picture of the wealthy kid's face and then superimpose it on the body of an actual athlete to make it look like they were a real potential athlete. It's pretty crazy. But this guy did plead guilty, and when the charges were brought forth in court, he said that every word the prosecutor said is absolutely true. So he's definitely going all in and accepting responsibility, probably for a reduced sentence. We'll have to see. But needless to say, I'm sure these famous actresses and other wealthy people that were paying to get their kids into school were not expecting to get caught for this. And so they could do some serious time themselves. We'll have to see exactly what goes down. But even the kids, which is the main story, seems to revolve around Lori Loughlin's child. And she has a Twitter account where she even was kind of bragging about this, that she wasn't there to really go to class. She just wanted to have the tailgating experience and the partying experience and a game day experience, whatever. And so, of course, her account's now been deleted or made private or something, so all this evidence can't be seen. Let me see if I can. Can you guys see that sign better? Anyway, the sign says the grass is not greener. So it's definitely not greener on the other side. You're the only one that can live your life You can't live someone else's life. So just remember that. All right, guys. The comment section is open. If you agree with the way I see it, or if you disagree, I'd love to hear what you think. But anyway, that's the story from my perspective. I'll see you guys on the next one.